Hello and welcome to an add-on back routine for Bowflex XCEED and XTREME. Today's lifts are going to be from the middle set of pulleys here. I've got mine in the second narrowest position here, and I've also got a lot of weight racked up with our first couple lifts where we're doing a rowing motion. I can do a lot of weight, and so I've got 130 pounds of power rods plus a 50-pound elastic band racked up, so 180 pounds. And we're going to be using that for the first two exercises. So we're going to be doing a standing row, and then we're going to be doing a pull down row from the floor. Instead of doing the pull down row, if you have an extreme, you could also just do a lat pull down. Totally up to you. And we're going to then finish things off with a cross row, getting a nice squeeze in our back. So I've got my short handles hooked up as well. You can use normal Bowflex handles for this routine as well. I like the short handles because you're going to get a little bit more resistance earlier on in these lifts, which is kind of important. So these routines, by the way, these shorter routines are intended to be stapled on to another workout. You know, if you did a cardio day and you want to get a little bit of Bowflexing in, you know, you might not be up for a full 30-minute routine. And I found myself doing like a half routine, and instead these little targeted routines I think are going to be better to just staple on to the end of a cardio workout, or maybe if you have a muscle group that you're trying to work a little bit more, strengthen up, these would be a great one to add on to a normal strength training routine. There's also going to be a free PDF linked in the description where you can write down the number of reps you did, the weight setting you did, and then when you come back to this routine, you'll know what resistances are challenging for you, so you can just rack it up and get into a really good weight setting and make just these 8 sets really count for you. So for our first lift, I'm going to be grabbing these handles here, and we are going to then put our foot up on the backrest, and then we're just going to be pulling this weight back towards our chest, holding it for a second and slowly releasing it. So I want you joining me here when the clock hits 0. And let's get ready to pull it back, hold it for a second and release. That's 1. 2, I encourage you to count along with me here. 3, if I don't count out loud, I just lose track and I just that's 4, kind of make up a number. Let's not do that. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we have a full minute of rest here. Write down that resistance setting you did, write down the number of reps you did, and then just stay loose, because we got some more coming up. Now for the second set, I want you to think about how you held these handles for the first set. So I did what's called the natural grip, where my palms were facing the ground. For this set, I'm going to actually turn my arms 90 degrees. So I'm now doing a hammer grip, like you're holding a hammer. And I'm going to complete this whole set in this other grip. Exact same weight, but I am going to put the other foot up. I don't know if that really matters, but so one foot up on the machine, and you kind of extend that out. Let's get ready to go. I want you with me here. 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Other grip. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice. Have a little bit longer rest interval as we're going into this next exercise. I'm going to keep my weight setting the exact same for a floor pull down row. Again, write down those numbers. Now, if you have a Bowflex XTREME and this lift looks kind of weird to you, you can also do a lat pull down here. For those of us with the XCEED or an older XTREME model, you gotta reroute the cables and that takes a while. I do like this lift as well. So let's get in position for that now. So I'm gonna be grabbing the handles and then slowly drop towards the ground. Hopefully you find a good way to do that. That felt a little weird to me. So I'm gonna have my feet up against kind of the machine here. And then I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm definitely leaning back, and I'm gonna be pulling these handles back towards my chest and holding it for a sec and then repeating. So let's pull this weight back, hold it, and that's 1. Exhale as you're pulling back, 2, 3, get it as close to your shoulders as possible, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we got a total of 3 sets of that. You can get up and walk around, or just kind of chill down here. I'm feeling the chill session right here. Now, just like the standing row, think about your grip. You can change it from hammer to natural, other way around. Let's get at least one of these in with a different grip. So we got a total of 3 sets of this. All right, less than 10 seconds. Let's get in position. And let's exhale as we pull it down, hold it, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. One more set of those coming up. Keep recording your numbers. And by the way, on the PDF, over time, I'm going to be updating this PDF to include all of these add-on routines. I have actually 10 routines like this planned, so you can kind of have a little set of all these ready to go, and you'll know what's available. You can kind of jump around, and still get that balance and not just get stuck doing a back routine all the time after your cardio workout. So if you haven't downloaded that already, make sure you check it out. It's completely free. I'll have that linked in the description. Okay, in position here. Final set here of these rows. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, you got this. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. We got a few adjustments going into this next set here. We're going to take our pulleys and put them in the widest position here. And I'm also going to be dropping my weight sitting by a lot here. I'm going to be removing my elastic bands, and then I'm going down to 80 pounds of power rods on both sides. So this is like a 65% drop in resistance. And so, adjust as needed here. And hopefully we can find a good weight setting for you. So again, handles widest position, and my weight is down to 80 pounds on both sides. What I'm gonna do, this is a cross row where I'm gonna grab the handle with the opposite arm. And then I kind of like have my knees barely touching the seat here. And then I'm gonna be pulling these handles up towards my shoulders and then slowly lower the weight. Now you can be leaning back a little bit or not leaning back too much. We want to have you run out of cable length right as it's getting up to your shoulders. So that's rep 1 for me. 2, so if you're running out of range of motion, lean forward a little bit even. 3, 4, 5, get a nice squeeze in your back there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Final set coming up here. Adjust that weight if you need to, write it down, and also give a big thank you to all the elite Patreon and Ko-Fi members listed up here on the screen. You know, all the supporters on the channel, y'all make this possible for me and sustainable for me. You know, if you're getting a lot out of these routines, consider supporting the channel. I'd very much appreciate that. You know, this is kind of a small group of people that have these Bowflex machines, and there wasn't any content really that I was finding online, and I just wanted to, you know, make stuff to help people, and y'all help me by supporting through those platforms. So anyways, let's get in position for a final set. And let's bring it up to our shoulders, hold it, and slowly release. That's 2, 3, 4. Take a nice long eccentric pause here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, awesome job on finishing this thing out. Don't forget to remove your power rods from tension, wrap them up with a bungee cord or something to keep them pointing straight up and down. So great job on finishing this routine. As always, be good yourself, be good to others, and thank you for watching.